Hey, good Tuesday evening. Had to check my watch for a second. Well, I don't wear a watch, but you know what I mean? My phone to see what day it was, because it's one of those short work weeks, at least for me. Some of you may work yesterday. Hope you guys had a great Labor Day weekend. We've been talking about a cold front since last week, and I've even seen some outlandish posts talking about Arctic air mass. We don't get Arctic air masses in September. So again, be careful what you read on social media. But anyway, I say that to tell you that that front's going to be a little delayed. It may not move in until Saturday. That's when the lower humidity comes in. And it's one of those fronts, it's a typical September front where we just really feel a change in the humidity. Temperatures will back off into the low to mid 80s. So it's not going to be as nice as the last front we had by any means. Let's take a look at what we got going on. We are going to talk about tomorrow. We'll see some morning fog out there. Had record rainfall today over in the Shoals. I think it's like somewhere around 2.5 inches. And the thing about these records is it's just for specifically today. It's not the month, and it's not a record for the year. It's just record on this date. This is the most rain we've had. So it's kind of a random fact. It's a random record. I don't know what statistics do for that, but again, it's just one particular day you guys had a lot of rain. And this time of year, it's very random when that happens because it's all about one thunderstorm, or like today, a cluster of thunderstorms sitting over the area for about 2 hours, producing very heavy rain. East Limestone looking good. The rain is gone. It's been gone since about 3 this afternoon. Here's a look at tomorrow morning. One of the things that it's trending towards is a better chance of rain in the morning. So some scattered showers and thunderstorms there for your Wednesday morning. And then as we get into the afternoon, a little more isolated. And then as we go beyond that, not as much. So I think we're going to see kind of a variety tomorrow. Scattered showers and storms could happen just about anywhere. Most likely, though, from the mid-morning through the early afternoon hours. Well, good evening there from Owens Crossroads. Brenda, hope you're having a good night. Hope you had a good weekend. Now, Thursday, you're going to see this posted on social media. They're going to talk about a low-end threat for severe weather. I see some strong storms. This is just not the time of year for us to be any outlook risk for severe weather. So, again, take what you will of that. Again, the front itself doesn't really move in. This will be a shortwave moving through Thursday, and it's going to be late afternoon into the evening hours, and we'll talk more about that coming up after our little commercial break. But through the noon hour, not much going on Thursday. This is specifically going to be late Thursday evening, probably 6 o'clock, somewhere around there. And it's not going to be for everyone. Again, a narrow line of showers and thunderstorms, not a lot of support, not a lot of wind shear with it. So here's what's going on now. Everything that's been around us is pretty much faded out for the rest of the day. So tonight we'll see some patchy fog. It's a shower possible overnight. Can't really be ruled out, but overall just some fog out there. And then as we get on into tomorrow, a shower possible early in the day. Well, good evening, Minnie. 82, scattered thunderstorms, some locally heavy rain. I have increased the chance to 50%. And I think most of this is going to be late morning into the early afternoon, but to be honest, it's one of those days you'll probably just have to wake up and look at our 48 First Alert weather app and see where the shower and thunderstorm activity is. The last couple of days in the morning, we got socked in early. Not much wind. We're pretty confident about very little wind. Yesterday, I had a pretty good wind gust come through my neighborhood out in Harvest. We got skipped by the really heavy rain, and that wind gust went on to produce a big thunderstorm in northern Madison County yesterday. Yeah, it has been comfortable out there this evening, but here's where we kind of turn back towards late summer pattern. We're going to get isolated thunderstorms Thursday, some of those strong late in the afternoon, 87 feeling like 90, and then 91 Friday feeling like 95. So this front is, again, the Storm Prediction Center's got this marginal risk out, and there's really no change in air mass going on here Thursday into Friday. So again, that's why I don't give it a whole lot of merit there either. But a strong thunderstorm can't be ruled out Thursday. We'll probably be overloaded again by the special weather statements from the National Weather Service. So we're going to get into this Thursday hour by hour. Going to zoom in a little bit closer, talk about this disturbance coming in, plus the cold front, cool front that's coming in for the weekend. We'll talk about that after this 1-minute commercial break, so stick around. All right, everybody, break's over. I ended that like 2 seconds early. I was ready to get back too. Here's Thursday. This is where we have a disturbance coming in from the north. The actual front where we're going to have the big changeover in air mass is going to happen Saturday. So it gets a little complicated as we get into the weekend as to how much rain we may have even Saturday. So we've got the tail end of this disturbance passing to the north of us. And this is going to be between 4:30 and probably 6, 7 o'clock in the evening. We could see a few isolated stronger thunderstorms, but this is probably going to stall out to the north somewhere across Middle Tennessee, and we're going to wait till Saturday for the front to actually move through. So I think the model guidance is kind of hung up on when do we kind of shut the chance of rain off. So we're going to keep it at 20% for Friday and then again Saturday, but keep checking back for possible changes on that. But you can see it's going to be a warm Thursday, highs around 87. And then as we get on into Friday, we warm up. Friday's going to be a hot day. High temperatures, probably close to 93 out in the shoals. This will be Friday morning, though. We start off in the upper 60s to near 70. A clear start, and hey, it's Friday, but you know, the rest of the day an isolated shower storm possible. And here's that 10-day forecast. We kind of stair step up, close to 90 Thursday, low 90s Friday, a hot day Friday, heat index probably around 96, 97. Good pool weather, lake weather. And then we get to Saturday, Sunday. The morning lows get back into the 50s at some point. Evening temperatures are comfortable. And then we slowly warm back up later next week. But again, there's no real stretch here of prolonged 90s. I don't see a week of 90s. And then beyond this, there's probably another frontal boundary out there. But we're reaching the peak of hurricane season. So I just want to let you know, don't be surprised in 10 days we start seeing more and more hurricane talk. There's a pretty strong disturbance way out in the Atlantic. Just came off of Africa. We'll have to watch that. Latest indications are that's probably going to threaten probably Bermuda, but we just don't know right now. It really hasn't fully formed. May next week. We're looking dry. Overall weather pattern is dry. There are going to be these occasional hiccups with showers and storms. We'll get past tomorrow, and then we'll see those isolated storms Thursday, late afternoon, early evening, and then we don't know really. Friday, Saturday, nothing's really popping out as a significant chance of rain. We usually dry out this time of year. So again, we're kind of in a drier pattern the way it's been. So I wouldn't expect anything significant next week, especially. Overall, looking pretty good. I'm going to check out. I got to do radio. I got to send out another push alert on the 48 First Alert weather app. And we got that big news today with Space Command coming to Huntsville. Margot's going to have the latest on that tonight at 10. Thanks for tuning in.